Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where last episode we got started here, and we've got a lot more to do. Now, we didn't actually look at our missions. We don't have bespoke missions, so this is just a random mission here. We're going to start this, and we'll see what ends up happening here. We need to colonize Candace, so this needs to be owned by, the entire province needs to be owned by us or our subject. That will give us some national population growth for a while, which will be good. We can also consult the clan council, and we should probably do that. We'll get going on that. That will be done in a year. So we're going to gain some claims on that, so that sounds absolutely fantastic. Of course, we're about to get a claim up here already, so we're going to get that finished up shortly. That is going to be done on the month tick, and that will be right about now. Okay, so we're sounding out the opposition. And debate has raged for many, many years. Do we want a benevolent image, or do we want a more warlike approach? We're probably going to go with the more warlike approach. So that is this within a state? Because this is not a nation. Yeah, this is a region. Okay. So that is absolutely noted. If we look at the region map mode, which is in here somewhere, this is the provinces map mode, but we want the region map mode. So this is within all of this region. Okay. We are going to maintain a benevolent image, probably, but a peaceful approach is going to do what exactly? That can be... Oh, hang on. Let's get it over here. That can be highlighted. So, no, it cannot. Okay, noted. So that is not going to necessarily be what we want. I do want a warlike approach. So we're going to go that route, and let's hop back into political map mode. And there we go. There's our claim on the city-state of Panay. We're going to declare on that. We want to be selecting these guys directly. Why is this selecting the province? This is the Atlas map mode. This is the political map mode. Sure. I don't know why we're in provincial select. Absolutely fine, I suppose. So this is Panay over here. We're going to declare war on them, and we're going to take Candace. So that will be fine. They don't have any allies. We are going to raise up our levies, and if need be, there's these mercenaries down here, but that would not be good for us economically. So we're going to prefer not to do that if we can get away with it. We're going to raise up our levies, and they are going to head directly up into Panay. Wait a second. These are not grouped together. All of these are going to head into Panay. Okay, so that is absolutely fine. Our mine is going to be finishing up shortly. And that is, yeah, this is now doing what I wanted it to do. It was probably doing that before, but I'm probably dumb. Okay, that's fine. We're going to need to get a fair amount of gold here. We can see they've raised up 2K to our 3K. They have a cohort of heavy infantry. Hang on. Some of their units are moving down here. They will arrive on 10 and 14 July. We will arrive when? 26 June. Okay. I want to let them leave for a bit here. They've shifted around how they're doing this. They're still splitting up their force. I'm letting this force lock in here, 28 and 29 July. Okay, they've changed it again. Now they're not moving at all. Okay, if we were to attack their entire force here, we have a stronger army, and it's more numerical for sure. They have a better commander, their army has higher morale than ours, and the terrain is to their benefit. Well, let's see if our numbers are enough. I suspect, based on the fact that they're running away here, that it is. Now, this is going to be on 14 July. 5 August? Yeah, okay. They're trying to run away. That's a good sign. I think that means we want to take this, even if they're going to not be split up. It would be best if they had split up there, but let's... Ooh, that's going poorly. Okay, that's going very poorly. That was inauspicious. Okay, so we were defeated there. That is not great. We're retreating back, and at this point, we're going to continue to be warlike. At this point, they're going to split up a bit, I think. Are they going to get aggressive here? No. How much will it cost us to hire these mercs? Out of curiosity. 100 gold? Be pretty expensive. Noted. They might be necessary, though. Let's do it. So we've got these mercs now. They're going to start reinforcing their morale. That's okay. So that didn't go very well, and we have our backup plan here, right? So that's fine. We just need to start getting our juggernaut going. So we're just going to move these guys on up. Fantastic. And once they arrive, in theory, we'll have a decent amount of morale regenerated once we make our way up here. And we have a very large numerical, yeah, this morale is not good. We have a very large numerical advantage here. The question is, how much do we want to wait on the morale? And the answer to that is we're not taking attrition here. So maybe we want to put these into unit reorg. It's going to cost a lot more to be in unit reorg. So that's going to be painful for us. Heresy? How rude. Let's be in this for at least a month. Okay. So that is noted. I'm okay with this ticking war score for right now. So we absolutely want to get in here and get rid of these guys, right? That is a very big priority. We did get archers and chariots and light cavalry. So that'll be very good against their light infantry. That's excellent. I'm going to give this one more month tick, and we're going to go in. So we're going to go in... Well, we're going to need to turn off unit reorg. I'm going to do that now. And what... Did that get all of them? Hang on. Nope. Okay, that one. Fantastic. We want this to engage not on 29 December, but rather on 1 January. 3 January? Good enough. So that's fine. We're going to walk in here. They're trying to walk away. That's, again, a good sign. There's no way that we lose this battle. Absolutely none. So that will be fantastic. As soon as these guys are dealt with, we're probably going to send our mercs to chase them if we don't stack wipe them. Let's see what happens then. We did not stack wipe them. Okay. I believe that was a stack wipe, though. Beautiful. So now we shouldn't need these mercs anymore. So at this point, I'm going to disband them. That does mean that we lost a lot of cash, right? Absolutely, we lost a lot of cash doing that. But it will long-term be worth it. 100%. We're going to have Panay under our control. That'll give us a city under our control. That is great. It's unfortunate that we lost that first battle. I don't know if that was rolling poorly or if that was just they had better advantage. I mean, they were defending in plains here. Plains isn't all that great in terms of terrain to defend in, but they did have a level 1 fort. I didn't look at the rolls. It's fine. So we're going to get this siege completed eventually. That'll take a while. No doubt about it. We can see we're net positive in our treasury at this point. That's a really good sign. Very pleased about that. And this siege is just going to continue for basically ever at this point. It's going to be a very long-term siege. There's no doubt about that. So we're going to be building up our cash, and we're going to need to invest in additional economy eventually. We're probably going to get rid of this fort, but not right now. Okay, enhanced militarization. So war score cost -5% and diplomatic reputation -4. Understood. So we're going to next colonize Candace is going to be completed as soon as this war is done, right? Right. So that looks good. Next up would be making gains, which is the same thing. Okay. And then we try to control up here, and where is this province? Oh, way up there. Okay, that's wild. Sure. We're going to need to eventually consolidate Candace, and we'll get to work on all of that. Of course, right now, we need to get this siege completed. There's a bond of childhood here between you and Zhang. Okay, sure. And arbitrary demands. So I don't want to pay this guy 10 gold. He's going to lose some loyalty, and an underfunded arbitrator means that we're not getting all that much pop conversion. I'm not too concerned about pop conversion. What is the religion out over here? Okay, this isn't so bad. So we're not going to get into any new religions until we start getting up here. Looks good. This is all Nodic up here, so we'll need to deal with that, but no problem. No problem whatsoever. So coming back into Panay here, we're at -42%. This is going to take a while to siege. We're rolling status quos here. Yeah, these sieges are not going to go speedily, and we know that. We don't have any siege engineers. It's fine. Absolutely no problem whatsoever for now. So they have ticking war score against us, but that will change as soon as this siege finishes. They have no way to fight us at this point. So that's great. We are up to 3K now, and we're gaining manpower right now. I'm not sure how much attrition we're taking, though. 472 manpower is acceptable, though. Yeah. 488. Okay, net gain. That's good. A net gain of manpower is fantastic, and we are starting to see some progress on that siege. Okay, this guy fell ill. Sure. That's absolutely fine. Now, we do have a lot of political influence right now. Our main limiting factor at this stage is absolutely gold. We're going to need to get as much gold as we can, and we're currently in encourage trade for the province of Candace. We probably don't need to be there. Acquisition of wealth would maybe be better. How much tax are we getting out of this province? It does say somewhere, I'm pretty sure. And yes, enable automatic trading for this province. Okay, that took a moment. Cool, so we're up to 0% here. In terms of our overall cash from this province, well, we know we only have the one province, right? We're making 2.73 in taxes. We're not making all that much in commerce, and our fort maintenance is 0.4. Our wages are 0.7 almost. It's fine. We're up to 14% on this siege. That's looking solid. This could end at any point now, and that is looking great. How's that going? Hey, we got it. Fantastic. So do we want to let the looting be gentle and gain 16 gold, or do we want to let the men roam freely? Well, this is going to kill 2 noble pops. Pops are super important for us. So we'll probably let the looting be gentle. I don't want to kill pops here. We just want to have that under our control. Beautiful. So next up, we're going to sue for peace. We're going to take all of Candace. There we go. And what do we want to do here? We have half a point of AE as it is. So doing this would be kind of wasteful because we're not going to have the loss of AE. I think just taking the popularity is the way to go. We should also consider disbanding our levies. There we go. That'll be absolutely phenomenal. And that allows us to colonize Candace. Consider that done. We can also do making gains immediately. And I'm wondering, is this now set up as our capital? No, it is not. So we should probably relocate our capital here. Why can't we change this? Oh, we would do it here. Yeah, 85 political influence. Done. So I want to change our capital over because this is an actual city here. So that'll be fine. We'll get that done. This is all correct religion and culture. So we shouldn't have any significant issues here at this point. So that all looks absolutely fine. Next up, of course, we can do making gains, which we will absolutely do. That statue ended up going in here. Where's that modifier visible at? Here. Okay. So slaves needed for local surplus is -1, which is pretty solid. Pop assimilation speed, migration attraction, that's all pretty good. I like it. How is our pop growth going here? Okay. There's some incoming migration. It's pretty slow, but that's all fine. So that looks good. We can, of course, consolidate Candace at this point. Population output plus 10% for 10 years. Done. We can also triumph here. That was quick. Now, we haven't completed all of these, and we'll wait on that. Wow, okay. I'm surprised we can go all the way down here. That's wild. We, of course, need to start attacking up over here. These guys are, unfortunately, in an alliance with each other. So we can't really break into that without... Certainly not without our mercs down here. They're going to recover eventually. But it's going to be the finances that are going to be the primary issue there, right? Absolutely. That'll be the primary problem. So we need, at this point, gold more than anything. And looking at how this is set up, there's a fortress here. We're going to want to change this city over, for sure. But to what? This will probably end up being a research city. So it'll be focused on producing nobles, noble populations, so things like academies. That'll probably be absolutely fine. We're limited to 3 of these in any given territory. Yep, that is as that was before. It produces sugar here. That's noted. Absolutely, that is noted. So we've got our city at this point, and attacking out over here would be kind of awkward because we would potentially have to attack here as well via ship. That would certainly be awkward. Finances are absolutely going to be the problem. I don't want to lose 50 gold here. We're going to have this guy flogged, but unfortunately we lose 50 gold either way. Very sad. So much for our gold. Sure. What we need right now, of course, is to get our finances going, and that's going to be a pretty slow process at this point. We might be better off going for conquest. Just looking at these levies right now, this is a very similar levy to the one we lost to in Panay. So that is definitely noted. If we can break up this alliance, that would be much easier to deal with. So, to that end, what do we want to do? Well, I think probably fighting one of these at a time is the way to go. Let's look at their pop counts. 16 pops and 23 pops. Okay, so we are definitely a lot higher in pop count. Our military is not great, and we can't raise up our levy again for a couple of months anyway. This guy is not the finest leader in the world. So that's also noted. Absolutely noted. We're probably going to be reliant on these mercenaries, which means we need what? 100 gold, bare minimum? That is indeed what that would mean. You know, we probably don't have to invade these. I'm willing to bet AutoCap would get them from the fort here. I'm not 100% certain about that, but it might. That is definitely something that we should check on. So, to that end, I would love to declare war on these guys. I feel like we can't do it just yet. However, these guys over here would be interesting. Do they have alliances? They don't. That's very interesting. I'm going to fabricate a claim over here. That would get us a toehold on the mainland, which would be absolutely phenomenal. Let's start to work on that. And we've got this event here. Okay, this guy became kindly. That's fine. I'm going to move these guys around to Panay. And we should probably merge these navies together. Something along the lines of this. So only 2 Liburnians here. That's reasonably fine. We'll put in this guy as our naval commander. Okay. Do we have the ability to create additional ships at this point? Let's see here. Attachment not allowed. Create new units. Yeah, we can make Campars and we can make Riaus. Okay. So that is fine. No, this is what they are right now. Right, this is reorganization. So that doesn't actually help us. Can we build ships? Build 2 navy. Yes, we can build Liburnians and we can build Triremes. Okay. So Triremes are just better than Liburnians, right? They're slightly slower and have slightly less maneuver, but they're better in combat. Noted. We can call down an omen that is definitely going to be, at this point, probably civilization change? These guys have a CB on us. That's intriguing. I don't think they'll do anything with it. But if they were to attack us in a hostile fashion, what would we do about it? Well, step 1 would definitely be hiring these mercs. That would put us in a pretty big pickle as far as our income goes. No doubt about it. We can't really afford those mercs. So, there's that. We don't really have the greatest in terms of levies, and of course we can't raise legions at this point. We'll have to upgrade our government type for that. And that would be done in our government tab here. So our government type is not great right now. We are definitely not able to change any laws. Noted. That's fine. We're not surprised about that at all. So we're on roving warbands for right now. I'm wondering what we need to change our government to, because this is a tribal chiefdom right now. Our centralization is not going up. These raiding parties are a thing that exists. Encouraging tribal migration and holding games. Okay, so that is all popularity there. That's absolutely fine. But we, of course, are more interested in changing our government type from settled tribe. So we would think about investigating tribal reform for that. We would need our centralization to be equal or greater to 60. Okay, our current centralization is not changing, and it is 0. That's something we should probably start working on. So, how do we go about doing that? Well, we can check in. This is going to lose us 10 stability. This would adopt the migratory tribe form. Yeah. I don't think that's what we want to do. We need to increase our centralization, and I forget how to do that. There's a strong arm option here that would not give us centralization. That does give us gold, though, which isn't a bad thing. Stability in exchange for gold, huh? Very interesting indeed. So loyalty of characters -8. This would be losing prestige and population happiness. So none of these are actually good things to do, obviously. We don't really want to do that. Okay, that is fine. I need to remember how to increase centralization, though. That is actually quite important. We should probably work on that at some point. No doubt about that. Now, I'm interested in attacking these guys and getting a toehold on the mainland. That's going to be very useful for us. No doubt about that. I'd like to do it without hiring these mercenaries, and hopefully we would be still net positive on our treasury while we're doing that. I see the slave estate going in over here. That is absolutely noted. We're at 1.91 gold right now. I think, honestly, our best bet in terms of economy is expansion. Only thing stopping us from expanding right now is this alliance. And that alliance is not ideal, right? So we definitely want to do something about that. That said, this diplomacy is going to be done shortly, and this will open us up some additional options. This gains us a centralization here. We'll lose some gold and political influence to do it. Whereas this would lose us centralization. Okay, we're going to gain 1% centralization. This guy is now disloyal. He's the clan chief of the Fan clan, and he is the next likely tribal chief. Okay, he's not very happy right now, but he'll get over that, I'm sure. Daring, approved migration, yeah. Okay, he's not very happy, but that's fine. So we're going to be finishing up this diplomacy very shortly. We're going to attack this little area. Can we preemptively raise our levies in this game? I believe we can. Let's test it. I want to make sure that we can do that. And also, this invasion is going to be difficult, isn't it? Yes, it is. With only 2 ships, that's going to be a big problem. We should probably build some additional ships. Specifically, I want to build 1, 2, 3 triremes here. It's going to take some time to get those completed, and we're going to get those done soon enough. That'll give us 5 total ships, and we really need 6. So we should probably build an additional trireme here. We'll get going on that. So we're not going to attack up over here just yet. We are going to attack fairly soon, but we need to get this navy finished. I should have done that earlier, to be honest. That is absolutely something that should have been done. So that is fine. We'll get going on that. And in the meantime, we're continuing to build up our treasury here. But this is absolutely our goal at this point, making our way over onto the mainland. Once we have a little bit more power level, we can definitely break this up. It doesn't take very much. A murder, huh? Okay. I don't want to lose 3 gold here if I can help it, but we're going to have to. We consider Yi Wen guilty. Definitely. I have no idea who this guy is, but we definitely consider him guilty. Okay, so these are skill 1. Well, that's not ideal. Okay. They're not very good at the job. So we're going to get these triremes finished up fairly soon. We are going to need a reasonably strong navy from this position. No doubt about that. So we'll get going on that navy. We've got about 30 days until our first one finishes. The second one is quite a lot slower. No doubt about that. Still another 140 days with another one behind it. That's definitely going to take some time. 5 days left. Autosaving. I guess that's what that was. Okay. 156 days for the other trireme. Gotcha. I'm just thinking about how long this would take if we were to move over this one into Panay. I think this is going to be about a wash. So I'm not going to do that. We'll just build these 2 simultaneous and then finish up the other one in Pariaman. So that'll be down over here. Actually, would it be better? Be about a 40-day delta? It would be better. Okay, how do we go about canceling this? Well, we can just cancel it up over here. I want to build in up here a trireme. Oh, we lack the 8 gold right now. So we cancel this one. And then we build it again, and that's going to come from Panay, because that's going to be done sooner. Perfect. Yeah, this is the way I want it to go. Yep, that is ideal. Excellent. So that'll be fine. That'll get us done as quickly as possible there on this navy. It's not much of a navy, but it's enough to attack over here with our levies. We'll see how that ends up going. That'll be more of a next episode sort of thing. We'll get in there, and once we have this taken over, I'm hoping that we'll get enough gold relatively soon to attack these guys. We'll certainly need merc support for that. We might go into debt for it, to be honest. That might not be the worst idea, taking a little bit of debt early on like this in order to get this island entirely under our control. That would not be a bad thing. So we're heading around over here. We're getting our navy online. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Atala, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, Kintogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.